requested to please take your seats. Good morning once again. I, Dr. Deblina Majumdar, Assistant Professor, School of Law, on behalf of all the faculty and staff of SVKM NMIMS Navi Mumbai, extend a very warm welcome to all of you to the convocation ceremony of SVKM NMIMS Navi Mumbai for School of Hospitality Management, School of Technology Management and Engineering, School of Commerce, School of Law, School of Economics, School of Science, and School of Mathematics, Applied Statistics and Analytics. Today, as our students step into new chapter of their lives, we share in their success with immense pride. As we celebrate this day with zest and zeal, all of you are requested to ensure the dignity and smooth conduct of today's ceremony. May I request all the attendees present here to kindly observe the following guidelines. Please refrain from using mobile phones for photography or recording. Professional arrangements have been made to capture every moment, ensuring that you can cherish these moments for a lifetime. Kindly remain seated throughout the proceeding and avoid movement along the aisles during the ceremony. A gentle reminder to all the graduating students, please respond to I immediately after Shri Bharat Sanghvi, nominee of Honorable Chancellor, SVKM NMIMS, confers the degree upon you. We request everyone to maintain decorum and solemnity so that this convocation may be experienced in its true spirit by all present here. Shortly, we will be having our academic procession entering. So welcome once again. Again, it's a request to all the graduating students to listen to me attentively. Please respond with I immediately after Shri Bharat Sanghvi sir, nominee of Honorable Chancellor SVKM NMIMS, confers the degree upon you. Thank you. All attendees are requested to put their mobile phones either on silent or airplane mode. We are expecting the academic procession to enter soon. procession is led by Dr. Tanmay Chakraborty, Registrar SVKM NMIMS, followed by Shri Bharat Sangvi, nominee of Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Abhishek Ranjan, Pro Vice Chancellor, nominee of Honorable Vice Chancellor of SVKM NMIMS, Dr. Arun Sharma, Director SVKM NMIMS Navi Mumbai, our Chief Guest Mr. Mangesh Surve, India Technology Leader, Senior Director Solutions Architect and Tech Sales Red Hat, and esteemed school heads in the following order. School of Hospitality Management, faculty team is headed by Dean Dr. Shifali Joshi. School of Technology Management and Engineering faculty team is headed by Associate Dean Dr. Preeti Gupta. School of Commerce faculty team is headed by Associate Dean Dr. Mukund Madhav Tripathi. School of Law faculty team is headed by Program Chair Professor Manisha Band. School of Science faculty team is headed by Faculty in Charge Professor Arpita Sarkar. School of Economics faculty team is represented by Program Chair Dr. Ishfaq Khoja. School of Mathematics, Applied Statistics and Analytics faculty team is headed by Program Chair Dr. Jyoti Verma. You are all requested to kindly take your seats. The true purpose of education is to cultivate both deep critical thinking and strong moral character. Intelligence, when combined with integrity, forms the essence of real education. Today is a landmark day for all of us at SVKM NMIMS Navi Mumbai. Our students are moving forward to embrace a new perspective, a fresh look at the future, and all the wonderful possibilities it holds. We commence the ceremony on an auspicious note by invoking the goddess of learning, Ma Saraswati, to seek her blessings. We request the chief guest, Mr. Mangesh Surve, India Technology Leader, Senior Director, Solutions Architect and Technology Sales, Red Hat, and all the dignitaries present on the dais to please come forward and light the ceremonial lamp. I request everyone to please rise for the lighting of the lamp, and I also request you all to remain standing as it will be followed by NMIMS anthem.
Ya kundendu tusharahara dhavala Ya shubhravastranvita Ya veenam varadandamanditakara Ya Shweta Padmasana Ya Brahmachyuta Shankara Prakrutibhir Devai Sada Pujita Saman Patu Saraswati Bhagavati Nisesha Jadyapaha.
You're requested
We are a part of this institute so far.
everyone. Please take your seats. I now request Dr. Tanmay Chakrabarti, Registrar SVKM NMIMS, to take over the proceedings. Over to you, sir.
I request Sri Bharat M. Sanghvi, nominee of the Honorable Chancellor of SVKM NMIMS, to declare the convocation 2025 open.
I declare the convocation 2025 open.
Thank you, sir. May I please request Shri Bharat Sanghvi, nominee of Honorable Chancellor SVKM NMIMS, to felicitate our chief guest Mr. Mangesh Surve with a bouquet and memento as a token of our gratitude and appreciation. Thank you, sir. May I now request Dr. Abhishek Ranjan, Pro Vice Chancellor and nominee of Honorable Vice Chancellor, SVKM NMIMS, to deliver the welcome address.
Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Mangesh Surve, India Technology Leader and Senior Director at Red Hat. Honorable nominee of the Chancellor, Sri Bharat M. Sanghvi, Registrar Dr. Tanmay Chakrabarti, our Campus Director Dr. Arun Sharma, respected members of the staff, management, distinguished faculty members, proud parents and families, dear graduating students and esteemed guests, good morning. Good morning. Are we in morning? Right. Now it gives me great happiness to actually stand here and welcome you all to this convocation of the class of 2025. And then as we stand here for the event called convocation, it is often described as the conclusion of academic life. I think it differently. It is not the conclusion of academic life, it is the opening of thousands of unwritten pages that you are still to write as you graduate out of this campus. When you were in this campus, you were doing something. When you are going to get out of this campus after graduating, you will have a lot more to do, and hence the thousands unwritten pages that you will still fulfill. Now, it is definitely a moment when years of dedication, learning and transformation converge and open into a horizon of possibilities. This hall today is not only filled with graduates, but with the stories of perseverance, creativity, and of courage. Stories that will go on to shape your life and your career. We are deeply honored to welcome our chief guest, Mr. Mangesh Surve, as India Technology Leader and Senior Director for Solutions, Architecture and Tech Sales at Red Hat. He has played a pivotal role in guiding industries such as banking, telecom, manufacturing, and healthcare to embrace cloud native and open source innovation. Mr. Surve has also held leadership roles at Oracle and IBM, contributing to digital transformation journeys across some of the most dynamic sectors of our economy. His career is a reminder that leadership is not about following predictable paths, but about constantly involving, innovating, and constantly adapting and reimagining what is possible. To our graduates, his journey offers a powerful lesson. In a world that changes daily, it is enough to have a knowledge. You must have the curiosity to learn, the courage to lead, and the vision to transform. Graduates, as you sit here today, let us pause for a moment to reimagine the first day when you walked into this campus. Think of the day. In your mind, many of you came with a lot of curiosity. Many of you came with big hopes, big dreams. Many of you were not sure what's coming. Some of you came with full confidence, others quietly wondering if you would fit in, and still others simply curious to see where this journey would take you. Over these years, this campus became your home. This campus created a lot of stories, and this campus gave you a lot of memories that you will remember. Here, you discovered new passion. You took on projects that kept you awake, I'm sure, till very late night. Some of you might not have slept. You debated, you disagreed, you agreed, but at the end of the day, you always completed what was supposed to be done. You survived exams, you survived submissions and deadlines, and also celebrated festivals, cultural events, and countless small moments of joy that defined your student life. Campus life was not always easy, but it was rich, vibrant, and transformative. And today stands as a proof that learning is not confined to textbooks or classroom. It happens in corridors, cafeterias, playgrounds, and every conversation that makes you think differently. But now the protective wall of the campus will give way to the open expanse of the world outside. And the world you enter is the same as the one you grew up in. On campus, deadlines could have been cheated. Deadlines could have been bent. But when you go out in the real world, deadline becomes a challenge. You miss a deadline and you might miss a client. Here, when you missed something, you had an opportunity to ask for excuse. You will not have that opportunity outside. And on campus, you had friendship that carried you through. Outside, teamwork, collaboration, and empathy will matter just as much as technical skills. Some of you already carry job offers. Some of you are ready to begin your careers with confidence. To you, I say, step in boldly, but never stop learning. Others may still be waiting for the right opportunity. To you, I say, don't measure yourself by where you begin, by the energy and resilience you bring to the journey ahead. For both groups, the real question is not what will you get, but what will you build, what will you contribute, and what difference will you make. No convocation is complete without acknowledging those who shaped your path. Our faculty members have been more than teachers. They have been mentors, guides, and sometimes the gentle but firm voices pushing you think harder and aim higher. They did not just prepare you to be market-ready professionals, they prepared you to be future leaders. Able to thrive in the world that will demand adaptability, creativity, and resilience. Our administrative staff too deserve heartfelt appreciation. Their work is often invisible, yet without them, nothing moves forward. From admissions to examinations, from hostel support to campus facilities, from events to everyday logistics, they stood quietly in the background, ensuring that your student life was smooth, structured, and supported. Today we honor them as we honor you. And of course to the families, parents, guardians, siblings, friends, well-wishers. Your sacrifices, encouragement, and patience have been the bedrock upon which these graduates have built their dreams. This day belongs to you as well. Graduates, you step into a time of extraordinary change. We all talk about artificial intelligence, which is rewriting how we think about work and creativity. Sustainability is redefining how industries and government make decisions. Digital transformation is reshaping every sector, every profession. Yes, you will face challenge, but they are not barriers. They are gateways. The world will ask not just what you know, but how fast you can learn. Not just whether you can solve problem, but whether you can identify which problem truly matters. Not just whether you succeed for yourself, but whether you create value for others. As you leave this campus today, remember that you do as part of an institution that itself has achieved new heights this year NMIMS earned the highest NAC accreditation grade of A++ with a CGPA of 3.67. This milestone is a collective achievement. It reflects the visionary leadership of our management, the dedication of our faculty, the commitment of our administrative team, and equally, the energy and contribution of all our students, which includes you. Your projects, research participations, and achievements have all been part of the narrative that secured this recognition. Class of 2025, you are not just graduate of NMIMS, you are co-creator of its excellence. So what next? The answer lies not in the walls of this hall, but in the choices you make beyond it. Carry with you the skills you have learned, but more importantly, the value you have imbibed. Be professional of competence, yes, but also of conscience. Lead not just with ambition, but with empathy. And remember that success is not measured only in titles or paychecks, but in the positive difference you make in the lives of others. To the class of 2025, congratulations. You are the pride of our family, the strength of our institution, and the promise of the future. Go forward with confidence. Create, innovate, disrupt, inspire. The world is waiting for your story. Congratulations once again, the class of 2025, and welcome again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Life is actually all about learning, unlearning, and relearning the lessons. Convocation is a time to cherish achievements, honor hard work, and embrace the limitless possibilities that lie ahead. Moving forward, may I now invite Dr. Arun Sharma, Director, Navi Mumbai Campus, to please present the convocation report of all the schools for the SVKM NMIMS Navi Mumbai Campus for 2024-25.
A distinguished chief guest, Shri Mangesh Surve ji, nominee of Honorable Chancellor and mentor of NMIMS Navi Mumbai, Shri Bharat Bhai Sanghvi ji, nominee of Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Abhishek Ranjan, Registrar of NMIMS University, Dr. Tanmay Chakravarti, other dignitaries who have joined the convocation, dear faculty members, staff members, proud parents, and our graduating students. Today we gather here not only to celebrate your accomplishments, but also to pause and reflect. Convocation ceremony honors your hard work, the guidance of your family, your faculty members, and the unwavering support of your family. More importantly, it marks the beginning of a new journey, one that calls for leadership and resilience. As we celebrate, let us also reflect on the legacy of NMIMS University. NMIMS started as a small institution in 1981. Today it is recognized as one of the most respected universities in India. Our Navi Mumbai campus started in the year 2017. In less than a decade, it has established itself as a center of academic excellence. With 7 schools, 3,000 plus students, NMIMS Navi Mumbai is steadily shaping into a model campus with strong industry partnerships, international collaborations, and a culture of research and innovation. The story of NMIMS Navi Mumbai is the story of excellence of our 7 schools and the achievements of our students and faculty members. This year, the performance of our students across 7 schools has been remarkable. The placement season was excellent for all our schools. Our students got offers from leading organizations in India and abroad. Our student Janvi from BTech program of STME secured a historic placement of rupees 42.3 lakhs per annum. It shows the trust that industry places in our graduates. The significantly higher packages received by our students demonstrate that it was not an isolated success, but a reflection of consistent quality of our students. Our student Deepshika from Somasa won a highly competitive internship at Google, selected from over 80,000 candidates. The story of success, however, goes beyond placements. Our student excelled across national level competitions, higher studies, and research. At School of Commerce and STME, students outperformed leading institutions including IITs and IIMs in national level contests. At School of Law and School of Science, our students achieved university level ranks. Students from all our schools secured admission to premium institutions in India and globally reputed universities such as University of Leeds and University of Warwick. Many of our students won awards for research that they presented at different leading conferences all over India. Holistic education is achieved by enabling a culture of learning beyond the classrooms. And this year, our campus was alive with events that shaped both intellect and character of our students. At the School of Hospitality Management, 17 events were not only a culinary experience, but also a demonstration of planning, creativity, and collaboration, hallmarks of true hospitality education. In the School of Commerce, Brand Bazaar became a signature event of the year, which was appreciated as one of the best outside the classroom intervention at the University Day celebrations. School of Law made its mark through events that blended academic rigor with experiential learning. The annual Moore Court competition brought judiciary to our campus, offering students direct exposure to the practice of advocacy. The School of Economics contributed to public debate with events where students engage directly with policy experts and industry leaders. School of Science added a deeply human dimension to our campus culture. Student organized awareness campaigns that address sensitive issues such as suicide prevention and mental health. They use theater, films, storytelling, and workshops to build understanding and reduce stigma around mental health. They created spaces for open dialogue, creative expression, and community engagement. The school's newsletter became another medium for expression and knowledge, capturing diverse themes of psychology, culture, and society. Our technology and analytics schools also brought innovation into the cultural life of campus. At STME, hackathons and live projects turned classrooms into incubators of ideas, pushing students to solve real-world challenges. At Somasa, different events captured imagination by bringing technologies like AI and art together, showing that analytics can also be creative. Behind these great student achievements stand the faculty, the foundation on which this culture rests. This year, our faculty made contributions that strengthened our academic reputation nationally and internationally. Our faculty members published research in quality journals listed in ABDC, Web of Science, and Scopus Index, with School of Commerce leading with more than 20 publications. Faculty members of School of Law published a book, and others held conference leadership positions. STME and Somasa faculty members were recognized with awards such as NPTEL Discipline Star Award and Sikshak Gaurav Award. These achievements prove that our faculty are not only educators, but also innovators and thought leaders. When we reflect on these remarkable stories of student and faculty achievements, we see a portrait of a campus that has come of an age. NMIMS Navi Mumbai is no longer a new entrant in NMIMS family. It is a campus that now set benchmarks, competes with the best, and adds to the reputation of NMIMS University at large. Dear graduates, on behalf of everyone at NMIMS Navi Mumbai, I congratulate each of you on your achievements and wish you great success in years ahead. Wherever you go, you will carry with you a proud identity of being an NMIMS graduate. Make that identity shine. As you step beyond these gates, remember, success is not measured only by salaries, awards, or designations. True fulfillment comes from a life of balance, where achievement is matched with meaning, where knowledge is paired with wisdom. Invest in your well-being, cherish your relationships, and commit yourself to a purpose larger than yourself. Congratulations once again, class of 2025. May your journey ahead be filled with success, fulfillment, and purpose. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. To recognize the excellence, merit, and hard work of the students at SVKM NMIMS Navi Mumbai, may I now request Shri Bharat Sanghvi, nominee of Honorable Chancellor SVKM NMIMS, Dr. Abhishek Ranjan, Pro Vice Chancellor and nominee of Honorable Vice Chancellor of SVKM NMIMS, and Dr. Arun Sharma, Director, SVKM NMIMS Navi Mumbai, to please give away the Dean's List certificate to the students. I request all the school heads to read out the list of the awardees. We'll start with Dr. Shefali Joshi, Dean, School of Hospitality Management. Over to you, ma'am.
Good morning, all the dear students. Very good morning to dignitaries on the dais, off the dais. I, Dr. Shefali Joshi, in a capacity of Dean, School of Hospitality Management, take great honor and privilege to announce the Dean's List for certificates for a program BBA, Hospitality Operations and Management for the batch of 22-25. May I request Iti Drisha to come forward, please. The entire family of School of Hospitality Management is indeed very proud. Congratulations. Iti Drisha. Darbar Astha. Congratulations. Gulati Ashnoor. Congratulations. Maurya Kirti. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Associate Dean, Dr. Preeti Gupta, School of Technology Management and Engineering.
A very good morning to one and all. I, Dr. Preeti Gupta, in my capacity as Associate Dean of the School of Technology, Management and Engineering, Navi Mumbai, would call the Dean's List awardees to receive the Dean's List certificates starting from MBA Tech Computer Engineering, batch 2020-2025. May I call upon Aryan Tiwari. Congratulations. We are indeed proud of all the achievements. Kushal Chinchanikar. Congratulations. Vaidehi Shah. Aman Mishra, he's received his Dean's List certificate in absentia, followed by Ms. Tanya Rathi. Congratulations, Tanya. We now call upon the Dean's List awardees for BTech CSBS batch 2021-2025, Ms. Ambika Verma. Indeed, making us proud. Shreyas Belkar. Followed by Srishti Samant. We now call upon BTech CE students, batch 21-25, Bhavya Chopra. Congratulations. Yuvika Bagel. Riyansh Gupta, the recipient, could not join us today. The award will be presented in absentia. We now start with the Dean's List awardees for BTech AI and DS, batch 21-25, Atharv Patil. Since the recipient could not join us today, he'll also receive the award in absentia. Ms. Ritika Amrish. Congratulations, Ritika. Dhaval Pohle. Arya Savant, but she couldn't join us today. The award will be presented in absentia. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I call upon Associate Dean Ms. Dr. Mukund Madhav Tripathi, School of Commerce.
Good morning, one and all present here. I, Dr. Mukund Madhav Tripathi, in my capacity as Associate Dean of School of Commerce, Navi Mumbai campus, would call graduating students named to receive Dean's List certificate starting from Bachelor's of Business Administration 2022-2025 batch. Tejas Kokcha. Harsh Bansal. सिंधुजा शुक्ला, अनन्या हुमर, उजान नियोगी, पूर्वी खत्री, क्रिश जूठानी, नंदिनी राठी, ध्रुवी गुप्ता, मनस्वी धूरिया, रुतवा पटेल रिसीविंग इन एसेंसिया, महक टाक, राहुल अग्रवाल, सुखमन नरुला, and Hardik Agrawal receiving in absentia. Now students from Bachelor of Commerce Honours. Mridali Rao, Anjali Bhatia, Vedant Garg, Ashutosh Singh. Congratulations. Apurva Sakta, and Arshwin Kaur Bhasin. Now we'll call upon students from Bachelor of Science Finance. Tanishka Garg, Parv Tulsian, Naman Kapoor. Asia Gujral. Yashi Mehta. Ishita Chadda. Chirag Agrawal receiving in absentia. Lavanya Lakhwani. Paridhi Jijodia. Jajodia. And Shekhar Uday receiving in absentia. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Now I call upon Program Chair of School of Law, Professor Manisha Band.
Good morning to one and all. I, Manisha Band, in my capacity as the Program Chair for the School of Law, NMIMS Navi Mumbai, would like to call on the Dean's List awardees to come and receive their Dean's List certificates of the batch of 2020-25, beginning with BA LLB. Please welcome Tanu Patel. Jwala Suresh. Janvi Vishnani. Mansi Shukla. And Shamili Gupta. Moving on to the course of BBA LLB batch of 2020-25, please welcome Akriti Srivastav. Bhakti Khara. Charu Gyanchandani. Jasleen Oberoi. Arya Ranade. Ayushi Singh. And Kartik Rathi receiving in absentia. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I call upon faculty in charge of School of Science, Professor Arpita Sarkar.
Good morning to the dignitaries on the dais of the dais, faculty members or staff members, dear parents and dear students. I, Ms. Arpita Sarkar, the faculty in charge for BSc Applied Psychology under the School of Science, would like to announce the proud winners of the Dean's List for BSc Applied Psychology program. Starting with, we have Chinmay Maskar with a CGPA of 3.9. Congratulations. Next, we have Ms. Krishna Upadhyay with a CGPA of 3.89. Next, we have Vasanta Dadich with a CGPA of 3.88. Next, we have Jia Dave with a CGPA of 3.84. Shagun Gupta with a CGPA of 3.83. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I call upon Program Chair Dr. Ishfaq Khoja, School of Economics.
Good morning, dignitaries on the dais of the dais. I, Dr. Ishfaq Ahmed Khoja, in capacity as Program Chairperson to School of Economics, would like to call upon the Dean's List awardees to come forward and receive their degrees. So it's Vedika Bonte, Mannat Guman, Mansi Neeraj, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Program Chair Dr. Jyoti Verma to announce the names of School of Mathematics, Applied Statistics and Analytics.
Very good morning, all. I, Dr. Jyoti Verma, in my capacity as Program Chair of School of Applied Mathematics, Applied Statistics and Analytics, would now call the Dean's List awardees. The first batch of Bachelor of Science Artificial Intelligence, first graduating batch. The first one on the list, Manushri Shah, with a CGPA of 3.95. Congratulations, Manushri, proud of you. A very close competition, Deepshika Chapuria with CGPA 3.93. Now the Bachelor of Science in Data Science, the first, Vishesh Pahuja. Preet Jain. Congratulations to all the students. Thank you.
I request the dignitaries to be seated. Thank you so much. Honorable guests, 710 students from various schools of cohort of 2025 have successfully completed the program. Moving on, I request Honorable Dr. Abhishek Ranjan, Pro Vice Chancellor and nominee of Honorable Vice Chancellor of SVKM NMIMS, to administer the oath to all the students who are present here and also to those who have permitted to remain absent. I request all students to rise. The students will also be requested to remain standing, after which we will be followed by the sustainability oath. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. By virtue of the power vested in me by the Executive Council of SVKM's NMIMS as Pro Vice Chancellor, I hereby declare all of you who are present and those who are permitted to remain absent are admitted to the respective degrees. I hereby charge you to uphold the dignity and the value of the degree awarded to you by this university in your life and profession. I request our nominee of Honorable Chancellor of SPKM NMIMS, Sri Bharat M. Sanghvi, to confer the degrees.
Should I? Okay. I confer the I hereby confer the degrees.
The student should bow and say aye. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Dear students, you are requested to remain standing as I now invite Dr. Arun Sharma, Director, Navi Mumbai Campus, to administer the sustainability oath.
So students, the sustainability oath is very important for us at NMIMS University. It aligns with the goals and mission of our university. So we urge you to commit yourself to this oath with utmost sincerity. As I read it, I request you to repeat after me. So I'll start the oath with I. So please tell your name after that, and then we'll continue the oath. I, your name, pledge to lead with integrity, championing sustainability and social responsibility, aspects of life. I will conserve resources, promote equity, and act with accountability, fostering a just and prosperous society. Guided by ethical principles, I commit to protecting our planet and uplifting humanity. With transparency and moral courage, I'll inspire others to do the same. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. I now request Dr. Tanmay Chakrabarti, Registrar SVKM NMIMS, to present the register of the successful graduates to Sri Bharat Sanghvi, nominee of Honorable Chancellor SVKM NMIMS, for his signature. Thank you, sir. I take this privilege to request Mr. Mangesh Surve, the chief guest for the day, accompanied by Dr. Abhishek Ranjan, Pro Vice Chancellor and nominee of Honorable Vice Chancellor SVKM NMIMS, to give away the Student Award. I invite Dr. Arun Sharma, Director, SVKM NMIMS Navi Mumbai, to read out the names.
So we'll start with School of Hospitality Management. The second rank goes to Astha Darbar. The first rank goes to Drishya Iti. So next is STME. The second rank goes to Ritika Amresh. The first rank goes to Atharva Patil. He's not there with us, so he'll receive this award in absentia. He's there? No. So next is School of Law. So third rank goes to Akriti Srivastav. Yeah, clap for your batchmates. Next is School of Science. The third rank goes to Vasanta Dadich. These are university ranks. Second rank goes to Krishna Upadhyay. The first rank goes to Chinmay Mahaskar. So last school for today, Samasa. The first rank goes to Manushri Shah. So the next category of awards are the best student awards based on their overall performance throughout the year. So for School of Hospitality Management, the award goes to Parth Chanana. The best student for School of Technology Management and Engineering is Kunal Shenoy. Congratulations. So best student from School of Commerce is Mrinali Rao. Best student from School of Law is Janvi Vishnani. The best school from School of Science is Prerna Rane. The best student from School of Economics is Mannat Guman. The best student from Samasa, once again, Manushri Shah.
Thank you, dignitaries. Please be seated. Convocation is also a moment of gratitude to acknowledge the guidance of the faculty who have shaped this journey of all the students. May I again request Dr. Arun Sharma, Director, to announce the Best Faculty Awards for all the schools. And I request our Chief Guest, Mr. Mangesh Surve and Shri Bharat Sanghvi Sir, nominee of Honorable Chancellor SVKM NMIMS, to give away the awards.
So cheer for your faculty members who make this happen. So we'll start with School of Commerce. The best faculty for teaching excellence, Dr. Anuradha Shukla. Best faculty for multi-campus coordination, Dr. Suresh Pathare. Congratulations. Best faculty for their research contribution is Dr. Mukund Madhav Tripathi. Now we move to School of Technology, Management and Engineering. The best faculty for research goes to Dr. Shailendra Othe. Now we move to the best faculty awards for their overall contributions in research, teaching and other areas. So for STME, the best faculty award goes to Dr. Ranjit Dhunde. The best faculty award for School of Law, Dr. Deblina Mazumdar. The best faculty for School of Hotel Management, Dr. P. Manikandan. The best faculty award for School of Liberal Arts, Dr. Amini K. The final award for today for School of Economics, Dr. Ishfaq Khoja. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Dignitaries, please be seated. Dear graduates, As you step into your next phase of your lives, here we have someone with us who is going to inspire you. Mr. Mangesh Surve happens to be a technology leader with over 30 years of experience in software, cloud, and digital transformation. Currently serving as Senior Director, Solutions Architect, and Tech Sales at Red Hat, he leads pre-sales, tech sales, and solutions architecture across India and the subcontinent, a role akin to a CTO. His experience spans over cloud adoption, platform and data modernization, and many more. Prior to Red Hat, Sir was involved with leadership positions at Oracle, IBM, and 3i Infotech. Now, with a round of applause, let us welcome Sir and hear his valuable words. Over to you, Sir.
Good morning, rather good afternoon. Respected dignitaries on the stage, Shri Bhagat Sanghvi ji, Bharat Songhi ji, Abhijit Ranjan, Dr. Abhijit Ranjan, Dr. Chanmay Chakravarti, and Dr. Arun Sharma, and respected dignitaries of the stage, students. It's indeed a pleasure to be over here as a chief guest. And when I was listening to all the conversations, the speeches that were given by Dr. Ranjan, Dr. Sharma, I'm telling you, the kind of culture that you have is amazing. Because the words that I heard are the same words that are used in the corporate world as well. Co-creation, innovation, discipline, okay? All these words are very, very much used in the corporate world also. But the most important thing is, to my mind, is culture. And I think you have a fabulous culture. And that culture definitely pays a dividend. And I think I have a story over here. The story is from my company itself, the company that I work for. It's a software company. It's the world's largest software company. I don't know if you know that the maximum number of innovation happens in the open source world. I said the most largest open source software company, a correction out over there. Rather than proprietary technologies, major innovation happens in the open source world. Billions of commits that happen on GitHub every year. And the open source software company as such doesn't own any software, but it's called a software company. Because what they essentially do is they take community projects, they curate it, and they make it, enterprise ready, so that enterprises can, adopt those technologies and deliver goods for their customers. And if it's government, for the citizens, right? So they really don't own any software. So what do they own? They own actually culture. And I guess over here you have a beautiful culture. So I'm very sure that the students graduating out of this institution will definitely do extremely well, extremely good in their career. I have two examples. And they didn't know this before they invited me. In fact, one of my nephew got graduated yesterday over here. My son is a graduate from here. He did BTech in one of the other colleges of this group itself. And he's doing phenomenally well. He was part of the COVID data center working with Love Agarwal through KPMG during COVID times. And I could see the kind of content that he was creating, impactful content. So, a guy from here. And then today he is in a startup and he's managing almost the APAC region for his company, key person to manage the APAC region for his company. Travels between Singapore, Hong Kong, Southeast Asia, Delhi, and all those things. So again, student from here. So I think your future for sure is bright. Secondly, my daughter, she also graduated last year, and she is kind of, shaping her career really well. I can see, the way she's kind of, navigating through the opportunities into the market. It's really amazing. So I just wanted to kind of, call that out. Amazing culture. So, I just also wanted to kind of, congratulate parents, right? What happens is, in your journeys, for sure, faculty is very important. This college, this institution is very important. Maybe a big round of applause for this institution and all the leaders from this institution and all the faculty from this institution. There's other set of people, which are parents, right? They take you through the journey, right? It's their journey also. Right from your birth to till this date, a very important milestone. They are with you through your thick and thin, and fathers, they are the cutest ones. Some of them, are very strict. Some of them are very, very friendly. Some are, they'll kind of, they're friendly. They will, repeatedly ask, what's that friend's name? They'll forget the name of the person, but they'll be kind of, very friendly with your friends as well. But you would always see that, you're going for an abacus class, you're going for a Bharatanatyam class, you're going for sports classes. Those are the guys who will drop you for every, such, development activity that happens in your life. If you look at mothers, I think there is one common thing with mothers. They basically know everything about, what you eat, who are your friends. A father might forget that, you are in which semester, but mother will know that you are in A semester or B semester. They'll always remember that, right? And, so, for me, my parents were also like, my father was very friendly. And my mother also kind of, very friendly. But, that time, mothers didn't have those kind of resources which are available today. So, amongst all the tools that they had one more tool that is, if you are deviating from, what is expected from you, you would get a good amount of bashing. And right from Belan to Jhadu to, everything would come your way, right? And my mother always, would say me that, tell me that, hey, Mangesh, you troubled me a lot. I gave you a lot of prasad. But I think you should be thankful that, you're doing good in life today because of that. I said, yes, mother, I owe it to you. So, a big round of applause for your parents as well. I think they deserve it. And I think it's life, right? Life is tough. Sometimes, some people have challenges. I had a friend who, who didn't have a father, but then there are others who support, and that friend of mine is currently, rubbing shoulders with top-notch fintech startup guys, but someone from NGO, someone from some institute helped them out. So someone might be getting that kind of a support. So a huge round of applause for them also. Even though they are not related to you, they are helping you out, right? So that's a big thing. Now I wanted to kind of talk about you all. You're graduating, right? So it's your day, and you're building your career, you're building your progression. And I think, both the sirs spoke awesomely well. If I kind of, I took notes about what they were speaking, just to kind of, internalize that as well, and kind of, learn from them as well. So if you follow the script that they called out, and I think it'll be amazing. You would do fabulously well in life. But I just thought, since kind of, I've done this journey and, had my little bit of success in whatever way, maybe I'm not a fintech, guy like, a Paytm fellow or a, but, I had a fabulous career, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. So I thought, I'll just share some of the formulas which you can use that can help you in your life. So the first one is, I feel, today you have got an official license to be bold, okay, and take those bold decisions. To my mind, take bold decisions, combine it with couple of things, and this is my formula. There could be some other formulas also. This worked well, so you can use some of it. So intent, content, and execution is something that if you could kind of, focus on, mix that boldness with intent, content, and execution, you'll kind of, definitely fly really high. And when you take your first step, you remember this Amir Khan movie where, he used to say, all is well, all is well. Okay, that's fine. Probably you can also kind of, whatever step you take, whatever the decision you take, and wherever you are trying to move, just have one belief in yourself and say, in it to win it. Okay, please do that, because what happens is it kind of, propels you in a forward direction. So that's, one of the formulas that I wanted to share with you. And I'll just give you certain examples. When I graduated from engineering, I had always this passion that, hey, I'll get into business. In fact, during my business days, the college days also, I had done a couple of startups. Now, for us, the startup during that time were very, very odd, unlike, today. So, I ventured into starting a dhaba and all those things. I did a lot of things. Explored farming also, parallelly, while kind of, I'm doing my engineering. And post-engineering, immediately I ventured into starting my own institute. And I think I did fairly well. I recollect I had 2 bikes in my family. One was RX-100, because, I was a director. That was a tier 2 town. I needed some good vehicle, which had some credibility out into the market. So I had a RX-100 and a Kinetic Pride. Kinetic Pride had a good boot space. I used to use that Kinetic Pride, that was my sister's bike, during the first 4-5 days of the month, because those were the times, that time, the institution, there used to be a lot of collection that used to happen, the fees collection. We used to conduct courses in installments, so I used to use that bike. But the point was, there is one thing that I followed, is I followed what was trending really well, okay? What was the emerging trend? The emerging trend that time was, Aptech, NIIT, these were all the institutions, Boston. So I started one of mine, and, I really had a ball of a time. Then, there's another thing that I did, and I'll just connect it back to, what I mean by intent, content, and execution. So I had this intent of starting this institute. So I could kind of, I had to negotiate with my parents. I had to negotiate with many people to kind of, get the institution started. Secondly, during that time, I decided to take, some of the leading organizations head on by starting a RDBMS course. During that time, FoxPro, DBase, database, and all those things were the technologies, but the new trend, emerging trend was towards Oracle. So for folks from non-tech team, that's one of the leading software companies, and I'm a great fan of Larry Ellison, who is kind of the guy of Oracle, right? So we decided to take some of the leading institutions head on with these courses, and you know what? There was a gentleman who was a watchman's son, whom we had kind of trained in our institute. He raised his hand and he said that, hey, I will, set this up, because during that time there was no Google and all those things, right? So someone had to read the manuals of, SCO Unix, of Oracle RDBMS, and set up that lab. And these were all expensive hardware. They were not general hardware on which we could do kind of, WordPress, or, even Windows was very, very new then. So this gentleman kind of, raised the hand, and he kind of, delivered. So again, if I were to look at the intent, content, over here, the first part was intent, starting the institute. The content part came when we started doing the RDBMS work. And, I fell in love with RDBMS, and I kind of, learned it really well. The next thing, I decided to expand that into a business that, there was a lot of networking out over there. So I said, like, let's kind of, take a bold step to get into diversification. And, I kind of expanded into doing this business of taking, hardware contracts and all those things. Massive contracts I got, because that town, everyone knew everyone, and I could kind of fetch really good business. But that was a wrong decision. The execution over there failed. What happened is once, and this was 2-3 years after starting the institution, the execution failed over there. One was we spread ourselves thin, diverted from the core, and went for the glory rather than really the purpose. And that time, for assembled kits, there were no insurance options available. and there was no insurance. One night there was theft, and massive inventory was stolen. I was on roads. I just could not kind of, get back in life. I had to shut down the business. It took 2 years for me to shut down the business. Now, what happens is, for a middle class, and especially who has a lineage of, having worked for institutions and all those things, you can't leave the students high and dry. So it took 2 years for me to complete the courses of the students and all those things, pay the loans and all those things, and then come out. But then so intent, content, execution, the execution part over there was not correct. The third one was, basically, I had one thing that was always there. I was always kind of, wanting to learn. So I would kind of, go out and take lectures outside in all the colleges wherever there was opportunity to take lectures. And also had enrolled myself into MTech, did my MTech, did MTech, got a distinction out over there. Because this time the priority was different. This time the priority was not to start the business, but to settle all the debts which are there, and kind of ensure that I have something which will kind of fetch me a good job. And things settled back. I was good in life in that small town. But my wife said that hey, you're not cut for this city. Why don't you kind of move back to Bombay, because I had come from this place, Mumbai. Okay, so I moved back over here. But then ek intent, content ye rehta hai. So there was this, when I came back, when I came back to Mumbai, I came with one aspiration that when I come back to Mumbai, I will join Oracle Corporation and I'll become a director over there. And to tell you, in fact, the last job that I left was a senior director's position at Oracle before joining Red Hat. Now, again, so that was about intent, content, and you know what? When I was coming back to Mumbai, the gentleman who was the watchman's son, who was kind of helping us build that lab, was by then in Mumbai, and he gave me the first reference when I had to get back into the industry. So that networking part really worked. So again, the point is not about, my story. I mean, like, it's not all that inspiring a story, but, it's about, I'm just trying to correlate it to the intent, content, and execution part. And the final part of that becomes purpose. But purpose for you all is something that, you would find it, sometime in your life. But till that time, just, hang on. And tell you, once you find the purpose, life becomes even more beautiful. Just hang on till that time, go through that motions on intent, content, execution, pivot and transition towards the purpose part, and life would be very, very good. So now, when I'm working for Oracle, currently when I'm working for Red Hat, when I moved out of Oracle, many people just said that, hey, man, are you kind of, really taking this bet? You're such a steady job and all those things. No, I said, I want to take this bet because it is also very important for you all to know that what's happening into the market. I strongly felt that the efficiencies these hyperscalers are giving in the market, like a Microsoft, a AWS, or a Google, something of those sort needs to be kind of, extended out to the government organizations or the enterprises out over here. And that was an opportunity which open source was doing fabulously well into the market. And today, when we started with that particular part of open source for my current company, it was just hardly 4-5% of our business. And within 3 to 4 years, it became 50% of our business, close to 50% of our business. So, such was the intake. Now, what's the impact of that? The impact, I got a purpose, and I wanted to help my customers to adopt software that will kind of serve their customers, but without getting a vendor lock-in, and with basically delivering something which the cloud native and the latest world is delivering. So that basically kind of today, just to simplify it a bit, today whenever you use a mobile for doing UPI transactions, when you are using internet banking to do your transactions, when you are doing a railway reservation, when you are kind of filing, someone from your family is filing taxes, all these enterprises, applications organizations are using open source software. So that's the impact, that happened, and kind of, I'm very proud the way kind of, our country is delivering on adoption of open source is amazing. I mean, imagine my sister coming from US and carrying a COVID paper certificate, and we kind of, having that, certificate in our mobile. It's an amazing, kind of, differentiation, and talks high about, how we are kind of, functioning. Just couple of few minutes from me. I know I'm between you and the lunch. So I think, let me ask you a question, and I'm sure 90% of you will answer this question correctly. What is the most trending thing today in today's era? AI, two-letter word, or yeah, artificial intelligence, right? So I think, see again, AI, when it started, and especially, AI has been there for a very long time. I think, what IBM did during the Jeopardy show, or, what Google did with deep tech, DeepMind, right? So I think, what happened in 2022, right? GPT, when it came out with its GPT model transition or transformation, whatever you call it, it really shook the world. And at that point in time, there were hardly any open source models available. And this generative AI is definitely going to kind of, impact everyone. Today, in 3 years, there are so many open source models available which you can kind of, leverage to build a generative AI solution. Especially, things like Mistral, Llama, then your even GPT is giving that model. Google gives Gemma, all these things. So what's happening is that particular field is transitioning very fast. So the guys from the tech world, it's a huge opportunity for you. But the guys from the non-tech world also, there is a huge opportunity if you were to look at, leveraging this technology to improve productivity. If you're looking at leveraging this technology to basically kind of, create some new applications, I think, sky's the limit for it, for that particular technology consumption. Now, also, if you look at, again, the intent, content, execution part, I think if we can take learning from our country also, like, if you look at India, there was, I don't know, in 90s and 80s, you guys were kind of, very young then, but, for us, when in 90s, 1980s and then 90s, when India was trying to get into the space and missile technology and all those things, there were a lot of issues. There were issues around sanctions. There were issues around, the technology, the much needed technology not being made available to the country. But, we overcame that. And today, if you look at it, the kind of space program that we have, the kind of, the missile technology that we have is amazing. So, why I'm calling this out is, I think geopolitically today, you all might be thinking that, hey, are we getting cornered, and, where are we heading with the current geopolitical issues that are there? I think we will kind of, sail through this very safely, because, what we had done in past, we really didn't have any kind of, resources with us. But today, the resources that are there are far more better than what we had during that time. So I think for sure we'll kind of, sail through this very safely. In fact, we were talking to Sir some time back, and Sangvi Sir was saying that, it's good that, there is the Indian talent would come back to India, and I can see that happening out into the world. We get to know as to what's happening. Also, just a last couple of things from my side, also, mix things a bit, maybe, one is, work and all those things, but, make things a bit lighter as well. Have good friends, involve yourself into some or other kind of activity. So I kind of, help some kids who are underprivileged to kind of, go out and who have a, promising talent but can't afford these expensive cricket grounds into Mumbai. I kind of, run their team. And in that process, I also get to play cricket. I enjoy. I very latently discovered that, I could do a good swing bowling. But, I know with age, that, bowling aspiration I have to kind of, curtail. I also get to play with them sometimes. So I pivoted myself towards batting as well. And, I hired a coach. Now, why I'm telling you this is not because, hey, to Tom, what great things I'm doing. It's just basically, you have two things out of this. One is, if you are into some kind of activity, which is your hobby, it's kind of a meditation. You are into that activity for a half a day or something like that, and you are kind of out of stress. Half a day in an entire week, especially on weekend, you can kind of, really, save it for yourself and kind of, and it has a lot of learning. So, when I had to pivot towards batting, I had a coach, and he would kind of, tell me few things. In the nets, I would kind of, be happy whacking the bowlers, but in the field, I used to get out for 0, 10, 1. But eventually, I started getting those 30s, 40s, 50s as a score, and my intent is to kind of, score a couple of centuries before I retire at 56 from cricket as well. But the point over there is kind of, lighten up things a bit. Don't be kind of, very, very serious about everything. Balance it out really well, and I think have a very fulfilling life. So with that, I just wanted to bring my speech to an end. I wish the entire batch lot of success. If you need any help, guidance, please feel free to reach out to us, to reach out to your mentors. I'm sure you would have some mentors. And again, to sum it up, I think take bold steps and be pragmatic in terms of intent, content, execution. I think when we were working at that time, when we started the career, there were resources, but the ability to figure out what is a tailwind and what is a headwind was a bit difficult. For you all to figure out what are the tailwinds, which are the emerging trends, on that there is a lot of information available on, through network, through internet and all those things. Leverage that, take a bold bet on the tailwind that are there, the emerging technologies that are there, and I'm sure you'll succeed immensely. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful words. We also at SVKM NMIMS acknowledge the relentless and silent efforts of caring mothers, doting fathers, and of course supporting siblings. So remember to thank your parents for this wonderful day that you have seen. Moving on, I now request Dr. Preeti Gupta, Associate Dean, School of Technology Management and Engineering, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon again. It's indeed a privilege and a matter of honor for me to stand before you today on behalf of SVKM's NMIMS to propose the vote of thanks on this momentous occasion of Convocation Ceremony 2025. This convocation is not merely a celebration of academic achievements, but also a reflection of the collective commitments, guidance, and support extended by our distinguished leadership, respected faculties, dedicated staff, and the proud families of our graduates. At this juncture, it becomes my esteemed duty to extend our deepest gratitude to all those whose invaluable presence and contribution have graced and enriched this ceremony. First and foremost, I extend my deepest gratitude to the Honorable Chief Guest of today's function, Mr. Mangesh Surve, India Technology Leader, Senior Director from Red Hat, for gracing this occasion, sir, and finding time from his busy schedule. Thank you for sharing some of the beautiful moments of your life, and indeed the philosophy of intent, content, execution, and purpose. Beautifully coined, sir. And also sharing the Guru Mantra with us, in it to win it. We truly, it's truly inspiring, sir. I would extend our sincere thanks to the President SVKM's Trust and Honorable Chancellor of SVKM's NMIMS, Shri Amrish Bhai Patel ji, for his constant guidance, visionary leadership, and unwavering support to all our endeavors. I sincerely thank the office bearers and executive council members of the Trust for creating this wonderful learning environment and mentoring us for achieving greatness. Our heartfelt gratitude to Shri Bharat Sanghviji, nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, SVKM NMIMS, for his esteemed presence and conferring the degrees upon the graduating students. Sir, thank you. Our sincere thanks to Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, Honorable Vice Chancellor, SVKM's NMIMS, for his invaluable guidance and commitment to institutional growth. We also thank Dr. Abhishek Ranjan, Pro Vice Chancellor, SVKM NMIMS, and nominee of Honorable Vice Chancellor. We admire you, sir, for your leadership and continuous guidance. A heartfelt thanks to Dr. Tanmay Chakrabarti, Registrar SVKM NMIMS, for his continuous support and registering this event of achievement. A sincere thanks to the captain of our ship, our campus director, Dr. Arun Sharma, for guiding and being there for us through thick and thin of this operation. Special thanks to the Administrative Department, Examination Department, Placement Department, and IT support for their dedicated efforts in ensuring the smooth execution of the day. Extending our heartfelt thanks to the head of the schools, faculties of respective schools, and support staff for their hard work and dedication throughout these academic years. Your unwavering dedication has made it possible for our students to reach this stage, and today we proudly witness the fruits of that hard work reflected in their achievements. A very special thanks goes to the parents and the families of our graduating students. Your trust, encouragement, and sacrifices have played a pivotal role in the achievements of your wards. Today's celebration belongs as much to you as it does to them. Finally, to our graduating students, congratulations on reaching this significant milestone. As you step into a new phase of your journey, I extend my best wishes and on the behalf of the entire campus for a future filled with success, purpose, and fulfillment. May you continue to make your alma mater proud. Once again, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all dignitaries, faculty members, staff, parents, and graduates for making the occasion so memorable. As Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam rightly said, dream, dream, dream. Dream transforms into thoughts, and thoughts results in actions. May you transform your dreams into actions that inspire the world. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am. I now request Dr. Tanmay Chakrabarti, Registrar, to please take over the proceedings.
I request Sri Bharat Bhai Sanghvi, Trustee SBKM and nominee of the Honorable Chancellor SBKM NMIMS, to declare the Convocation 2025 closed.
I declare the Convocation 2025 closed.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request everyone to please rise for the national anthem. Please remain standing until the academic session procession leaves the auditorium.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Thank you everyone. Please remain standing until the academic procession leaves the auditorium.